Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, She Plans, She Budgets. In today's video, we'll be going over my weekly check-in for week 1 and week 2. So let's get started. All right, so as you guys know, I'm using my 7x9 Erin Condren monthly planner, and I'm also using the budget kit stickers from Erica Life Vlogs. I do have her shop linked down below. And I also wanted to mention that I am using some budget stickers from Romina Rosa. That includes her payday stickers, envelope stuffing stickers, and her no spin stickers as well. Her shop is linked down below. Okay, so for my expense trackers right here from Erica Life Vlogs, I do have the legend right here. So I have green for cash envelopes, blue for personal spending, pink for sinking funds, and this like bluish purplish unbudgeted category. Okay, so for week 1, that will go from March 1st through the 5th, and then week 2 will cover from March 6th through the 12th. Okay, so starting on the 1st, I have a no spend day. As you guys know, I am trying a new system where I mark no spend days for whenever I don't use money from these 4 categories. All right, so on the 1st, I just have my normal bills due. And as you guys know, I do like to pay the beginning portion of the month's bills with the previous paycheck from the previous month. So my mortgage and internet bill was paid with paycheck number 2 from February. So I'm gonna go ahead and check these off because these both were paid already. And then on Wednesday, the 2nd, I spent $178 out of various categories for my cash envelopes, which includes all 3, gasoline, laundry, and groceries. And I basically purged the money I had remaining from week 5 in February, or week 4 in February. I purged it to food / takeout. So there was $40 left in gasoline, $18 left in laundry, and then $120 left in groceries, which gives me the total of $178. On the 3rd, I had a no spend day, which is great. So far I had 2 no spend days for this first week. Then on the 4th, I had my payday, where I stuffed my cash envelopes in sinking funds, and you should have seen that video previously posted. And then from Dunkin' Donuts, I spent some money to buy, I think, just some breakfast. And I also had a Lyft ride that day. So in total, out of personal spending, I spent $18.01. Yep, these are the 2 numbers right there. $12.69 for the Lyft ride and $5.32 from Dunkin' Donuts. And then on the 5th, I had $59 spent out of my sinking funds. A portion of that was from self-care, and the other portion was from pets. And we will take a look at the sinking funds page. Actually, I'll just turn there now to see what those transactions were for. So what the total was, $59. Okay, so for the 5th, I spent, well, I didn't spend, this was an added number. You guys seen this in my sinking funds updated video linked down below about these 2 transactions. So from self-care, I spent $33 from Target, and I just bought some toiletries like new face wash, body wash, and things of that nature. And then from pets, I spent $26 for cat food and cat litter. So that was the $59 amount. And then also on Saturday, I spent from my 3 cash envelopes again, gasoline, laundry, and groceries. That totaled $284. Usually for gas, I spend about $40 to fill up. So yeah, that was $40 to fill up. I did laundry, and we added $10 to our laundry cart to wash our clothes. And from groceries, we did a big shop from both Aldi's and ShopRite for a total amount of $234. So all of that was week 1. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip over to the weekly check-in page just to fill in the week 1 numbers. But before I do so, I do want to remind you guys of my added category. I like to add in what was rolled over from the previous month, plus what I added in from my first paycheck, which was paycheck number 1, linked down below. So if we just flip quickly back to February's weekly check-in, we see here in my results section the amounts I had remaining over. So these amounts will get rolled over into week 1 plus what I had added from paycheck number 1. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. So gasoline had $40 remaining. Groceries had $120 remaining. Laundry had $18 remaining. Spending had nothing. And then for sinking funds, I'm starting off with $2,070. And then unbudgeted had nothing. Then from out of paycheck number 1, I added $200 to gasoline, $700 to groceries, $30 to laundry, $500 to spending, and $900 to sinking funds, and nothing for unbudgeted. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and add that in here. So plus $200 for gas, plus $700 for groceries, plus $30 for laundry, plus $500 for spending, plus $900 for sinking funds, and nothing for unbudgeted. Okay, so that takes care of that. And then for spent wise, for gasoline, I spent a total of $80. And actually, let me close this up. So a total for spent out of gasoline was $80. I spent a total of, and I did these calculations off camera because I knew it would be a little tricky to get it all together. So out of groceries, I spent a total of $354. Out of laundry, I spent a total of $28. For personal, I spent $18.01. For sinking funds, I spent a total of $59, and then nothing was spent for unbudgeted. All right, so now for the remaining amounts. So if I take 40 plus 200, that's 240 minus 80, I should have $160 in my envelope, but that won't be what we're verifying. We'll verify what's in the envelopes after my week 2 numbers. So week 1 was at 160. All right, so if I take 120 plus 700, gives me 820, and then minus the 354, I should have $466 in groceries. And then for laundry, take 18 plus 30, gives me 48, minus 28, laundry should have $20, at least for week 1. And then if I take this $500, and then if I take $500 minus 1801, that should leave me with $481.99. And then for sinking funds, again, I started the month with $2,070 because that's what I ended with in the month of February. So plus the $900 that I added from paycheck 1 gives me $2,970, and minus the $59 I spent in week 1 left me with $2,911. And again, nothing for unbudgeted was spent. All right, so that is how week 1 was looking. So now for week 2, I'm gonna go ahead and cross out the addition because I didn't add anything for any of the categories. All right, so we're back at the calendar view, and for week 1, I'm just gonna go ahead and check off these expenses because we just verified those numbers. Okay, so now for week 2, I started the week off with a no spend day on the 6th. On the 7th, I did have my phone bill due for T-Mobile for $94.19. That was paid out of paycheck number 1. And then for my personal spending, I did spend $69.28 for Grubhub. On the 8th, I did spend $65 out of my home project sinking fund. And then on the 9th, I spent $35 on Grubhub again. On the 10th, out of personal spending, once again, I purchased lunch at work, as well as I bought some stickers from Erica Life Vlogs. I did buy her April budget kit. So you guys will see that next month. And the total was $52.20 for both transactions. On the 11th, I had my second no spend day for the week, for week 2. And then on the 12th, I ended up getting gasoline again for $40. From Vet and Grooming, I spent $20 on my pet meds for both cats. And then from groceries out of my cash envelopes, I did spend $61 on Grubhub. My boyfriend and I have been struggling with cooking at home, but that is not news to you guys. You guys already know I am an eating out queen, and I need to give that status back because, you know, money doesn't grow on trees, not in the literal sense. So yeah, I need to figure my life out when it comes to eating out. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and plug those numbers into my weekly check-in. But again, real quick, I do want to flip you guys over to my Sinky funds so we can look at those last 2 transactions. So from the 8th out of home projects, I spent $65. That was actually to buy a video game from PlayStation. And then from the 12th, from Vet and Grooming, the $20. Well, I did mention that was for cat meds. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug in these numbers. One more thing I wanted to check off before we switch pages is that down here at the bottom, my utilities bill for $214, I do want to check that off because I added it in paycheck number 1 this go around. Normally I leave it for paycheck 2, which is coming on the 18th this month. But for this month, I decided to include it in paycheck 1. So I'm checking that off because it's technically paid already. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and verify these numbers. Alright, so I didn't already plug and chug these numbers, so we will be flipping back to the calendar view. So starting with gasoline first, from the 6th through the 12th, I did spend $40. So my envelope should have $120 remaining. From groceries, I believe all that I spent was the Grubhub order for $61. So out of the $461, I should still have $405. From laundry, I didn't spend anything, so I should still have the $20 from last week. And then for personal spending, this is what I need to add up. All right, so I had the $69.28 plus the $35 plus $52.20. So I spent a total of $156.48 in week number 2. So $156.48. All right, subtracting that from the $481.99 from last week, I should still have $325.51 remaining. All right, so $325.51 remaining. Alrighty, so next is sinking funds, and from sinking funds, I think I just had the 2 transactions, which was $65 and $20, so a total of $85 was spent in week 2. And then from the remaining amount from last week, $29.11 minus $85. So from sinking funds, I should still have $2,826. And then again, for unbudgeted, I didn't spend anything, which is great. All right, so let's go ahead and verify these numbers out of my cash envelopes and sinking funds. All right, so here are my 2 cash envelope binders. So this is an A6 binder. These 2 are from Amazon, and I do have them linked down below, along with any prop money that's in them. I have that linked down below as well from Amazon. So we're going to start with my clear binder. So gasoline should have $120 in it. So this is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 120. So that is perfect. Need this gas to last for the rest of the month. All right, next is groceries, and I should have $405. So I have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, and $5. So perfect again. And hopefully this lasts as well till the end of the month. Okay, after that is laundry, and we can see it does have the $20 in here for laundry. Next is personal spending, and this should have $325 with 51 cents. I'll tell you right now that out of that $325 and 51 cents, I have, what is it, $14.51? I have $14.51 in my account because I have $311 in cash. Just so you guys know, my personal spending cash envelope is in my wallet downstairs, so I apologize for not having it in this video, but the $311 is in cash, and then the $14.51 is in my bank account. Just so you guys remember that in my cash stuffing video, I did take $250 of my personal spending in cash. That's just so I didn't spend any of it, because I do normally just like to swipe my debit card, but I did swipe my debit card for a transaction that I paid myself back out of these envelopes, so that's why there's an extra $61 in cash. Just wanted to let you guys know that if you peeped from my last video. But anyway, so that is accurate. And once I hit the 18th, I'm trying to keep the cash in cash minus the 61. I'll probably freely spend that, but the original $250 that I pulled out, I will deposit it all back into in my account, because I do prefer to swipe over using cash for personal spending, since a lot of my transactions do happen online. Okay, so sorry for the long explanation. So out of sinking funds, I'm supposed to have $2,826. So I'm just going to go ahead and count each envelope and add that all up for you guys. So self-care currently has $20, $40, $60, $65, $66, and $67. Alrighty, and then out of pets, not projects, out of pets, I currently have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Next is car maintenance. Car maintenance has a 1K slip right here, plus $10. So that is $1,010. And then after car maintenance is home projects. And for home projects, I still have my $200 gift card plus 100, 50, 70, 80, 90. So this is $390. All right, from gifts, I currently have $10, $20, and $30. And then from miscellaneous, I have $5, $10, $15. All right, so that is it for my clear binder. So let me put that to the side. And then for my blue binder, which mostly holds my bill sinking funds. So starting with water bill, this has 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. All right. And then from car insurance, this currently has 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 520, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700. Okay, and then next is subscriptions. And this currently has 10, 20, and 25. out of Vets and Grooming. This has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. So $185. So plus 185. And then last but not least is car registration. And this has 50, 70, 75. So that does total the $2,826. So all money is accounted for. Okay. Ooh, sorry. If you guys hear my cat, it's Ginger, the little baby one. Came up and snuck up on me. Can you guys see her? That was probably weird. Put her down. Anywho, so that is it for the weekly check-in page. I'm going to go ahead and take you guys back to the calendar view. All right, you guys, so we're back at the calendar view, and this means we have checked in all of my numbers and all of my expenses. So I'm just going to go ahead and check everything off because it's all verified now. So far from the month, I have 4 no spend days out of 12 days. So like only a third of the time I didn't spend any money. Or would that be a fourth? A third. Okay, so a third of the time I didn't spend any money, which I guess isn't too bad. That's what, like 33% out of 2 weeks? I don't know. I kind of wish that was a little higher. But I have 1, 2, 3 more weeks to improve upon my no spend days, so wish me luck. All right, so thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye.